Hello and welcome back to Fairhead. Now in the last episode we harvested our wheat field over there and we've harvested our canola field over there. The canola field is going to go back to grass. Actually I might just sell that, to be honest. It's of no use to us, it's too small. The 3,000 litres of canola we got off it I've given to the cows and they have plenty of power food now. But today we need to get on with this. As you can see, we've got some pretty decent height corn there, and we're going to try and get some fresh cut off it and some silage as well. So for that we're going to need a forage harvester. So we're going to have to rent one. So let's see what our options are, if I can find one. Harvesters, no. Forage harvesters, yes. So we've got the class Jaguar 960. Yeah, basically the usual base game ones. I've not got much else. I'm kind of tempted to go for the Fent. I think we've used a lot of class on this series. So, yeah. So we will lease the Fent. Standard wheel setup, pipe, extra large, standard. Standard is absolutely fine. And we need a header for that as well. There's quite a few. 580 horsepower, 375 horsepower, and that is 650. Ooh. So we can go up to what, 7.5 meters, which is a hell of a width actually. But no, we won't go that big. We'll go for the 6 meter one. Unless, of course, that's not letting us cut what we need to cut. It should do, though. Yeah, we'll go for the 6 meter. Class, no. Crone, no. Fent, yes. So we'll lease that as well. It's going to cost us a fortune in leasing. And we also need a fairly decent sized trailer. Now, I'm going to go straight for the Roland trailers that I have downloaded. These are fairly cheap and can hold quite a bit. This one 26,000 litres, 29, 32,000, and it's not too long either. So yeah, we'll go with leasing that as well. So all in all, it's dropped us over half of our money, but we can go and pick up the forage harvester. So I'll get this back to the farm and I will see you at the cornfield in a few minutes. Okay, so we're coming up on the field now, and I'm only going to do a quick test strip because I want to make sure it actually gives me what I'm after before I go just smash it through the whole field. So we need to get this as close as possible. For now, we'll not be using the class. We'll just be pulling behind the Fent forage harvester. So 1 foot pipe out. So just see what it gives me first. Fresh cut corn, maize, excellent. Okay, so we need to get quite a lot of this for the cows. The first load we're actually going to go and give them, that'll give them quite a bit of moisture food. Well, we're not going to give them the whole 20 something thousand litres, we'll give them a few thousand litres. So I'm going to probably map out about half of what we're going to take, because the other half is going to be used as maize silage. And then I'll be back with you in a moment. Okay, so that is the first load, 32,000 litres of fresh cut maize done. And I'm starting to realise the logistics of this might be a little bit difficult, to say the least. I mean, I'm going to pour all this out into... I don't want it to change to chaff, actually. I'll have to pour all this out into somewhere close to the cows, but not in a bunker. If I go in here, if I can, yeah, should be room. What if I back it in somewhere and tip in one of these sheds? Nope, nowhere near. That hill really puts me off. Oh yes. But I don't think we'll actually need to keep as much of this as I was thinking for the cows either. Because 32,000 litres seems like a lot. So let's see if I can get it in there somewhere fairly decent. About there. Whoop. Ah, this is going to hit the roof and send me flying, isn't it? Oh no, there's no collision on the roof. Fantastic. Okay, so we've got 32,000 litres, and I'm wondering if that's just gone. Doesn't seem like a lot, actually. Or has it just gone through into another building? Let's have a quick look. A little bit's gone through. I wonder if it's gone out the back then. I hope not. Otherwise we'll need to rethink what we're doing. And I'm stuck in a tree. No. A little bit's come... No, it's okay. So I think 3, maybe 4 trailer loads, and we should be absolutely fine with what we'll need to feed the cows. And then after that, everything else could be just silage, and we can dump it off the end of the into the big silage pit. Let's see. Yeah, I'm thinking about going up top there, move the Ford out the way, and just reverse it and tip it down into the pit. Right, let's get out of here. Get back to the field and get some more fresh cut maize on the go. So tight in there. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. There we go. Right, so we'll have to put this back on the back of the forage harvester for a bit more. Like I say, two more loads, and that should be plenty for what the cows are going to need for all year. And then the rest is just going to be changed to silage, which I am very happy about. That will bring us a lot of money. I'm wondering actually, do I set that up on follow me? If I can set it up so it follows really nice and close, it should be okay. Let's see. So we'll get... So it is following, and it's tracking. So let's see. $5 meters behind. How does that look? I think the tractor's trying to push us. Right, we'll complete this off now and try and make this like a roadway through, and then we'll get all this corner cut. So that's a route through. Right, I'll get a few loads of this done for the cows, and I'll be back with you in a moment. Okay, so we're coming up to our third trailer load of fresh cut maize, which, as I said before, is all going for the cows. That's 90,000 litres, and it's all moisture food as well. But that means there's going to be a lot of silage in that lot, which will be nice. I think we might be just about filling up there. Yep. Where is that? Stop pushing him. So yeah, we'll go and throw this in the shed that we're going to be using, and then it's all about getting the silage in the pit. I do wish that this map was a little bit bigger so that I could have a larger trailer, because this is taking some time with the small trailer. What I could do is try and get an Arctic in, but I have tried that before. I'll throw this in the shed and I'll give it a try anyway, renting a HGV class 1 and see if I can actually get to that field. If I can, it will make life a lot easier being able to get an extra fair few thousand litres per trip. So close. We'll throw it in next to that lot. I don't think we'll be using any of the other space in here for anything else, so let's get that unloading in there. Should probably move the rest of the bales and things down here for the cows, but be okay. Eventually we will need that pit up there, but for now we're alright. I'll just have to do what I did before. Turn right here, go into the little field, and turn around in the field. Because why not? Can I attach two of these together? No, but I might be able to get a tandem trailers to do this actually. That might be the way to go. Let's have a look, see what's available trailers wise. Obviously we know these can all be, pretty certain these can be tandem anyway. Yes, they can. 18,500 litres. What else can be tandem? Can you? Whoops. it looks like that can be as well. It'd take a lot of power, but I'm wondering if our trailer that we've rented out will attach to the back of that. I'm going to give it a go. I'll be back in a minute when I've collected that. Oh yes, it worked. Oh yes. Right, so now it's going to be a bit strange because I'm going to have to get them following on the inside of the cornfield for a minute. Just because I need space. So I'm going to set this up about here. Jump out. See how that goes for a few minutes. So we're on and we're moving. It's going to be a lot of weight for this little class tractor to pull, actually. Working though. And we need to, that was loud, ow. We need to close this gate. Yeah. Don't push me, tractor. That's a bit close, isn't it? Has it decided to stop? Yeah. Right, so I need to work this out a little bit better. The follow me does normally work really well, but maybe I'm just bad. See how that goes. Once we've done a headland or two, we can actually get it to follow on the other side, right, directly next to us. But until we've actually got round once or twice, it's going to be a bit difficult. It's looking like it's working now. So I'll get as much of this done as I can, and I'll be back with you in a couple of minutes. Okay. Oh yes. We've actually nearly got these two trailers full. I made that turn a wee bit too tight there for the worker, like I've probably done with this one as well. Yeah, I have. Alright, calm down. You'll get there. Excellent, but on the straights it works really well. To be honest, that setup is way too heavy for that little tractor as well. We're going to struggle, I think, to get that anywhere near where we need to drop everything off. But we shall see. I mean, there's only other one way that I can see that it might work, and that is to go and get the Ford, attach it to one of these trailers, and have 2 tractors on follow me. It'd be quite something to see, but I don't think it'll work properly, really. But we're nearly at an end of these trailers now. I think that's quite. I think that might actually be full. Yeah, I'm going to go with that. So we've turned it off. It's pretty much as full as it's going to get. Right. Can we get this to where we need to drop it off? Questionable. On the field it slips like mad. Let's see how we get on getting to the bunker. Because there's quite a steep hill on the way up there. We'll open this first. We can leave that gate open now as well. We shouldn't need to close it. Maize train coming through. Right, so it's slow. Still getting 20 odd mile an hour. It will get up to speed then. What's its pulling power going to be like uphill? We shall see. Oh, that was very heavy on the back. Very light on the front end. Yeah, man. Now then. Everything is in the way. I didn't think this through, did I? Let's get rid of you. And we'll get rid of the mower as well. Yeah, mower. Excuse me. Where's that? Get that mower out of the way. That was terrible. That's on quite an angle, actually. And the tractor's fallen over. That's better. How did that happen? Oh, dear me. Anyway, that should give us the room we need now. So the plan is, I'm going to dump the green trailer, well, the Brantner trailer first, and then I'm going to dump the Roland trailer. Let's see how that goes. In my head it works. How does that look? Oh, yes. Okay, so when that's dropped, we can leave this trailer here, get the Roland in, tip that, and then pick the Roland back up with this one. Yeah, I know, I figured it out, he says. So, get the Roland. Tell you what, I bet I couldn't have done that again that quick. Landed up quite well. Yeah, you know what? Skill. Pure skill. Hardly. Don't touch the Brantner one. Whatever you do. Oh. Drop it about there. Excellent. I'm surprised I managed to do that. So detach the Roland, then reattach the Brantner, pick up the Roland with the Brantner. And then I probably just need to do this about 4 more times. I can't see. Nope. Got to be about there. Yeah. Right. We'll be back on with the maize. So I will get a bit of this field done and come back to you when hopefully this pit's looking a little bit more healthy. Okay, so instead of just time-lapsing this whole episode, we'll have a quick chat about the plan for the next episode, which is basically we're going to have plenty of moisture food, plenty of silage, and plenty of pretty much everything else for these cows. So the idea is just get a load of hay set up and ready to go. I think there's not really much else we can actually do and need, and once we've got the hay set up, we can just get rid of all of the, come on, get out of the way. Ooh. All of the slurry into the grass fields. And I also need to figure out what fields we want to leave as arable. Obviously field 3, this one, is the perfect arable field for where we are. I would like to get a couple more of these big ones around this area of the map, but that all depends how much money this field's going to bring in as to how many arable fields we can actually get. So that's what we're going to start working towards. But the cows now, once we've got the hay done in the next episode, once we've got all this silage, all this moisture foods, we'll have loads for them. I think it's about time we start thinking expanding it, getting more cows. But we'll have to wait and see. Which I didn't think I'd be saying after the first 12 months, to be honest with you. I thought it was going to be a little bit more long-winded than that, but there is a lot of grass fields on this map, which has probably made it very easy to get set up and quite established really with feed for cows. So what I might do after the cows are all fully established is maybe even move on to sheep or pigs. May as well make a load of different animals, get a load of different animals on this map, because it's definitely suited to that sort of animal farming rather than arable crop farming. Anyway, I'll get this field finished off and I will see you back at the bunker when we're ready to dump the last 2 loads. Okay, so we're on our way out of the field for the last time. Another 46,000 litres of fresh cut maize. So we've got plenty of that. I'm just hoping now that this is actually in the silage pit and it actually is chaff, otherwise I'll be picking a lot of stuff up again to move it into somewhere else. But I'm pretty sure this is a pit. I'm really hoping it is anyway. If it's not, I'm going to look a bit silly. And I've wasted quite a lot of time. But we'll get these tipped in there anyway. And then we'll go from there as to where we need to go next. So, to be honest, it doesn't even seem to have sort of broke the surface of yeah, fresh maize fill level. It can be compacted. Excellent, that's what we want. So let's get this tipped in. So we'll uncouple the Roland. We'll do the Roland last. So hoses, there you go. Compacting might take some time, but I'll do that between episodes off camera. That's fine. See how that goes. Oh yes. Right, so that's one trailer that we can return. And we may as well do that from here now. And then we can just grab the roller and get that emptied and get that returned as well. I think getting this flattened, I don't know if that roller would actually help me flatten that down. I'll have to give that a try at some point. Okay. I'm getting this quite level every time. I need to stop doing that. So the last 12,500 litres. Feels a waste now to have put such a small amount in this massive pit. I think I'm going to have to try and fill it sometime. But that'll be for another day. Maybe we've got loads of money and loads of equipment. Right, and we can return that rolling trailer as well. So, what did we finish on then? Exactly. So, we finished on F1. 173,158 litres of fresh maize, plus we have in this shed here a further, I think it was 96,000 litres. So that's enough for the cows, and this is enough for money for us. So that is all I've got time for today. If you enjoyed the episode, please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time, which will be September on Fairhead. Goodbye.